Right, let's have a look further afield now in the situation in New Zealand, where positive COVID cases continue to creep up despite imposing a nationwide lockdown.
The country has been praised for its elimination strategy, but with international borders set to remain closed until at least the end of the year, many New Zealanders abroad are frustrated at not being able to return home to see loved ones, as the Nine's India Grant reports.
Quiet in the streets of Auckland. New Zealand's largest city is in lockdown following 21 COVID cases in the country. The country's Prime Minister announced last week that the borders will be closed until the end of the year. She says the current spike can only have come from overseas.
What this information tells us is that our cases are most likely to have come from the traveller. This is a significant development. It means now we can be fairly certain how and when the virus entered the country, and that based on timelines, there are minimal, possibly only one or maybe two missing links between this returnee and cases in our current outbreak.
The border being closed means New Zealanders like Erity can't see friends and family.
It's been quite scary because I've been so used to being able to go at any time and for a special occasion. I have a brother who's getting married in November, and I won't be able to go through that. And I have a nephew getting married in October, and I would have been going back for both of these events, and I can't go. And so it's just changed everything completely. I feel it's really very scary.
The only way to get into New Zealand is through Managed Isolation and Quarantine, or MIQ. Kiwis have to book a spot in a hotel, which will cost them thousands of pounds when they arrive. New Zealanders travelling home from abroad need to book into managed isolation, but only a few hundred rooms are released each day and thousands scramble to get them, and most miss out. Now, as you can see, all of the rooms are booked up for months, and campaigners say that this has to change.
So there's insufficient MIQ supply to meet the demand for the number of people that come back. We recognise that that's not something that can be fixed overnight, but there are other substantial issues with the system that can be addressed. One of them is the emergency allocation system, so making sure that the criteria reflect genuine, real world, what any person like you or I would consider to be an emergency.
New Zealand's government has no plans to increase spaces in managed quarantine and hopes strict measures can keep COVID out. But it has also left Kiwis either side of the border stuck. India Grant, BBC News.